But do you really know how much of your data is collected and stored? Have you heard about the saying, if you're not paying for the product, then you're probably the product? This was a tweet by Andrew Lewis in 2010, and it remains true for every free product or service out there. Today, we're going to talk about something that is so important, which is protecting our personal data. And specifically, we're going to look at how you can protect your data while using ChatGPT. Just this week alone, OpenAI confirmed that a bug in ChatGPT's source code may have caused a data leak where some users were able to access and view other users' chat conversations. While they have taken down the bug and patched it, there's no saying that this won't happen again. With the rise of ChatGPT in our everyday lives, it is no question just how fun and useful this tool is, but do you really know how much of your data is collected and stored? Now people are using ChatGPT for everything, from research to personal needs and even business stuff. We're gonna break it down into three main components. The most important thing that you need to know is that ChatGPT collects your account information, your personal information, as well as what you put into the chat. So I'm going to walk you through each of these components, but if you are already familiar with it and you just want to speed through the process where I show you how to protect your information, I have inserted timestamps, and feel free to skip ahead and get to that part. Now we're going to talk about your account information. According to OpenAI's privacy policy, they store your name, your login credentials, and your payment information. That is, if you're paying for the subscription. And most of these things that fall under the account information are pretty standard across all, websites or e-commerce apps. So the second section is your personal information. ChatGPT also gathers personal information automatically from your device and browser. And this includes things like your IP address, your location, your browser type, the time and date that you started using ChatGPT, as well as the length of your sessions. They also detect your device's name and operating system, and they do this by using cookies to track your browsing activity, and they say that they're using this information for analytics to find out exactly how you use and interact with ChatGPT. The third section of this is ChatGPT records and stores transcripts of your conversations, basically everything that you put into the chat. With all these clever ways to use ChatGPT for resume building to proofread personal and business documents, this can pose a privacy risk because potentially confidential information is being stored whenever you insert it into that chat box. While they do state that your conversations may be reviewed by its AI trainers to, improve the chat and train the system further, the information can also be viewed by OpenAI and its affiliates, and we don't really know who those people are. So your personal data is not only compromised, but used to the advantage of OpenAI because its language models are trained on a corpus of text, and that includes publicly available content as well as the conversations that you're having with it. So what can you do about it, especially now that OpenAI is actually being transparent and acknowledging that it does and has experienced data leaks? ChatGPT has provided users with a way to protect your data while using ChatGPT. You can now control your data access by turning off the chat history and choosing whether or not you want your conversations to be used by OpenAI to train its language model or not. They also give you the option to export your ChatGPT data and permanently delete your account. So I'm going to walk you through how you do it. Log on to ChatGPT, go to the bottom left, click on your settings and data controls, and you'll see controls where you can turn chat history and training off, you can export your data, and you can also delete your account. By enabling these features, new conversations won't be used to train and improve the models, and it will not appear in your history sidebar, which means if you exit that page, that conversation is going to be gone. ChatGPT will also retain all conversations for 30 days before permanently deleting them. And if you decide to delete your account, just know that that is irreversible as well. While these steps can be taken to protect your data, it is important to remember that it does not eliminate the chances that your data gets stored or stolen. This reminds me of the Big Brother analogy, the saying, Big Brother is always watching. In today's AI and deep learning, machine learning adopting society, almost everything is data that can be stored, analyzed, and tracked, because if you can do it, if you can say it, if you can see it or write it, chances are that some system is collecting that data. And the best way to protect your data is to store it in your head. And even that might become compromised in the future. Hopefully not. I hope you find this tip helpful as you continue to harness the potential of ChatGPT and use it responsibly, of course. Don't forget to subscribe as I share tips on tech, career, and personal development on this channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!